בוקר טוב, we're up to פרק ח'. פסוק ג'. וטוב לא יהיה לרשע ולא יאריך ימים קצל, אשר איננו ירא מלפני אלוהים. אומר שלמה, וטוב לא יהיה לרשע why? ולא יאריך ימים. rather, קצל אשר איננו ירא מלפני אלוהים. אומר שלמה, some people that they end their life very bad. האחרית שלו, his end is very bad. אומר, וטוב לא יהיה לרשע. Maybe in the beginning, but at the end, that's what always counts. If you look, when you're young, you don't look at the future. When you're young, you want to enjoy the moment. You want to enjoy life right now. But as you get older, you have family. You always look and you want to make sure that the end of your life is going to be a nice ending. אומר לרשע, הוא לא זוכר את זה. Not only that, וגם לא יאריך ימים. They're not lucky to get a long life. Now, if you're going to tell me, but there is, here comes פסוק י"ד, חמוד אריאל. יש הבל.
יש הבל אשר נעשה על הארץ, אשר יש צדיקים אשר מגיע עליהם כמעשה רשעים, ויש רשעים שמגיע עליהם כמעשה הצדיקים. אמרתי שגם זה הבל.
יש הבל אשר נעשה על הארץ. רש"י explains מה זה יש הבל, דבר המבהיל את הבריות. מבהיל זה לא הכוונה scary. זה הכוונה it makes people think הבל, דברים לא נכונים, wrong thoughts. Why? אשר נעשה על הארץ, what goes on in this world, אשר יש צדיקים אשר מגיע עליהם כמעשה הרשעים. Some צדיקים, you see they suffer. ויש רשעים שמגיע עליהם כמעשה הצדיקים. You can see that sometimes the רשעים, they get to have good life. אמרתי שגם זה הבל. שלמה המלך says this is one of the havalim that goes on in this world. מה הכוונה? אומר רש"י, אשר יש צדיקים שמגיע עליהם רעה כמעשה הרשעים, ויש רשעים שמגיע עליהם טובה כמעשה הצדיקים. So, you might think to yourself, hey, what's going on? How come he has a good life? And how comes the tzaddik, you see he's not happy? He's not happy, but he suffers. אומר שלמה המלך, פסוק ט"ו,
ושיבחתי אני את השמחה אשר אין טוב לאדם תחת השמש. כי אם לאכול ולשתות ולשמוח והוא ילבנו בעמלו ימי חייו אשר נתנו האלוהים תחת השמש.
ושיבחתי אני את השמחה. When Shlomo HaMelech sees how tzaddikim they suffer, and how Rasha'im they get to have a great life, it brings you tsa'ar. Why? Why you see people, they do the right things, and their life is not so pleasant. And when you see Rasha'im, and they have a great life, why? It's a mitza'er. Omer Shlomo HaMelech, Habibi, let me teach you something. Don't even try to understand why. It's not going to help you for now. But what can make you happy? V'shibachti ani et hasimcha. You want to be happy. How can I be happy? Et asher en tov la'adam tachat hashemesh. There is nothing better for a person in this world ki im le'echol ve'lishtot ve'lismoach. Eat, drink, and be happy. How can you be happy? Omer Rashi, one, sheyehe sameach bechelko. One is a person has to be happy with whatever he has. Second, ve'osek bepikudim yesharim mesamechei lev. You want to be happy? Omer lecha Shlomo HaMelech, I watched the entire world. I saw everything, and with my wisdom, a chokhmah that he had, it tells us two things. If you'll do that, that's what keeps you always stable and happy and content. Other than these two things, you're only looking for troubles and depressed. You're not going to be happy. And not only that you're not going to be happy, you're going to cause yourself a lot of problems. So let's review this again. ושיבחתי אני את השמחה, אומר רש"י, מה זה שמחה? שיהיה שמח בחלקו. Why when we go out to work, we're not happy? So there is something that's always going to eat up your heart. No matter where and how you'll do your things, you'll travel, your vacations, no matter what you're going to do, there's always people who can do it better and nicer. Where are you going? I'm going for vacation. Where? ABC. Okay? What about you? Oh, I'm going to other place over there. Right away. Right away. Why? We're going Florida. Where? Orlando. What about you? Hollywood. Why Hollywood? Why? Right away. You're both going to the same sun, on the same plane, to the same country, distance of 2 hours. You know what? You could both go to the same Orlando. Where are you staying? In a hotel. Which one? One of the parks. What about you? Outside the park. You could be at the same place. You could travel to the same. Forget about zip code. You go to the same. You go to the same park. There is something about why he is in that hotel and I'm over here. I don't want to cause people, a lot of pain. You could see. You could have two brothers. You could have two brothers going to the same place, the same hotel. He is in the first floor with certain rooms, and the other one, he has to squeeze into 2 rooms, so it has to be 4 rooms. Why? No matter whatever you're going to do, you're not going to be happy. You could have the same wedding in the same hall. Everybody does. Yeah, but the flowers, how power there was no. Say mashu. It's amazing. No matter what, whatever you're going to do, however you're going to do, once you're going to start to move your head to that directions, that's it. You want my house right away, how and where and how it's going to look and what my sister-in-law is going to say and my mother-in-law. Wow. This is the budget. That's the house you want to buy. Go for that. But I want something bigger. But why do you want something bigger? Do you think that bigger of a house is going to make you happy? Maybe the first 3 months, not even. Not even. אומר שלמה המלך, אני אגיד לך איך להיות שמח. Stop thinking how I could grow to bring you happiness. It's not going to bring you happiness because you could have one and you're going to want two. Once you have two, you want four, you want four, you want eight. You could want to work and you could go to work and whatever you could dream, it's okay. But that's not going to make you happy. And it's not going to make you happy. מה שיעשה אותך שמח, אני שמח with my portion. Hashem gives me a nice portion and I'm happy with that. I could try to grow, which is okay, but not because I'll grow, I'll be happy. That's out. Don't even go there. I want to grow. It's a great thing to grow. You want to grow. You want to dream. Even Yosef had a dream. 22 years after his dream came true, but he had a dream. People that have big dreams, they could do it somewhere, but don't let that dream, don't let your happiness depend on that dream because you'll wait for 22 years and it's not going to happen. So why? So number one, Omer Shlomo HaMelech, Sameach bechelko. With what you have, be happy. But I want more. You can want more. You can dream more. But don't think that those two things will bring you the happiness. ועוסק בפיקודים ישרים משמחי לב. And אדם שלומד תורה. רבותיי, you can be עשיר השמח בחלקו. But still you're missing something. You need to have Torah. There is something when you learn Torah, it gets you full inside. We know what is to travel, and we know what is to vacation. Vacation with no classes, it's not the same thing. Vacation with classes. Why? Why? What do you think? Why? Moti, why?
Nothing fills your heart.
יפה מאוד. So שמחה צריך גשמיות ורוחניות. The גשמיות, it's for the איזה הוא עשיר השמח בחלקו, ורוחניות, that's Torah. These two things goes together to be a very happy person.
Why does it say לימוד תורה?
מה?
Why does it say ועוסק בפקודים ישרים משמחי לב?
מה השאלה?
It sounds like it could be something, it could be a multiple thing, not just Torah. יכול להיות שזה
פיקודים ישרים, מה זה? The laws of England?
לא, פיקוד זה תפקיד, לא?
לא, מה פתאום? פיקודי השם ישרים משמחי לב. זה אומר פסוק. הלאה.
So it's only Torah, so it's talking about just
רק
only
תורה,
Torah.
100%. רבו ישי, תראו מה הוא כותב. Now watch this. Now watch what happens to people that they don't have these two keys. Look what אומר רש"י. ולא יהא שטוף אחר הרבות הון. And even if you want to get money, be very careful. You know why? Because many times you can end up making your money not kosher way. בנשך ומרבית וגזל. You're starting your money with interest, ריבית, and then gezel, you steal money. You steal money. Kol mi she'eno someach bechelko, because someone that he's not happy with what he has, shatuf ahar hamamon, he is so hungry after money. And in the end, balide averot, he's going to do sins, gezel, onaa, ורבית, ושאינו שמח בחלקו לעניין אהבת אשתו, and it's not only money, it's also with your wife. I'm happy with my wife. If a person is not happy with his wife, at the end, shatuf אחרי הנשים, he's going to end up going with other ladies. יהרהר אחר אשת איש. And it's going to come also to think about a married woman. Otzar has no end. Doesn't stop. Oh, it doesn't stop. Ta'ava is there. If you don't know how to control your ta'ava, the ta'ava is going to control you. And once the desire is going to control you, there is no stop sign. He just drives and he goes boom. And guess what? You're going to end up destroying your own family. And there is stories every single day. Every single day. You can see maybe a house, you can see maybe a couple, but inside their heart is emptiness, cheating, and who knows what. And that's because someone, he is not happy with what he has. He's not happy.
Money, you said?
Huh?
Where does it start? Where's like the starting point?
He's not happy.
Money, but with what?
Both.
Himself?
Money.
Money it starts.
No, again, it's ta'ava. If you're not happy with,
With what?
יש לך אדם שהוא לא עשיר, הוא לא שמח באשתו that he has,
And
or is
then,
not happy with the money that he has, not happy. He always feels I'm missing something. Over there is better.
for money is like that. The concept of money is always
Also, woman. תראו אומר רש"י. מי שאינו שמח בחלקו ושטוף אחר הממון, he is running after money, בא לידי עבירות גזל והונאה וריבית. ושאינו שמח בחלקו לעניין אהבת אשתו, he is not happy with his wife that he has, שטוף אחרי הנשים, he's going to run after women, אחרי אשת איש, he's going to end up going also with this.
Also, the woman can have same thing. The woman.
I'm talking to a man over here, so let's focus on us. Yes. Yeah. Yes.
The rabbi told us in the past that the ofi of the woman is that they have interest for items. They don't need another dress, but part of their mahut is that they want another dress, and that's healthy. That's what I recall. If I'm wrong, please correct me now. If that's the case when it comes to the woman, would it be realistic to say that perhaps when it comes to the isha, then this inyan of samech bechelko needs a slight adjustment?
I'll explain myself. It's a good question. You see, when you know how a man thinks he wants to give a gift to his wife. When a person, he thinks, I want to give a gift to my wife. What kind of a gift a normal person thinks I want to give her?
something she'll wear.
So
Jewelry.
Stop 1 second. Stop for 1 second. Avi, I like your answer. So right away we think about a couple hundreds or a couple thousands.
Yeah.
The way we think of gift and the way we count our points is I gave her, wow, a big jewelry. Guess what? She doesn't need that gift. She'll be very happy with one flower, or even better. You write her a nice note that you appreciate what she does. You have to understand that Simcha shel Isha is different than Simcha shel Gever. Yes, she wants, when she buys, she feels happy, but she doesn't have to spend 700. She can spend something on a shirt. It can be between 40 to 80 or to 90. Aval hasimcha shelahem, it's not how we men think with the big numbers. What makes her, when you see, a woman, they like to shop. And I said, not because they need, it's because when they shop, something new makes them happy. Do you know why? Because you and I are the same thing. Not in dress, not in clothing, you know what? Would you repeat over the same sugya over and over and over, the same Mishnah, the same page? Would you? What do we like about classes?
No.
I want a new topic. Rabbi, we're here ready for khalas. Let's change the topic. Let's change, the sugya. We're already here for a week already. Yalla, we got to move. Why? Because you want something new. We, men, we are the same thing. And by the way, it's not only us, even the world. We said every morning, Hamehadesh betuvo bechol yom ma'aseh bereshit. There is something in this world that the way HaKadosh Baruch Hu created the world is, as you see your friend in the morning. What's new? You heard the news? The news have to always keep you updated with, if you're gonna Google news, if they had the same news for the past 24 hours, nothing changed. Khalas, you're not gonna follow them anymore. You need every 2 to 5, 8 hours something new. A radio, he cannot, repeat over the same news over and over, and the same thing every news station. You cannot repeat everything over and over for the past week. We heard, done. Next, you have something better to give us. So יש דבר בעולם עצמו שהקדוש ברוך הוא ברא המחדש בטובו בכל יום, every day. We men, we get it when we learn. Wow, another topic. Today I learned something beautiful. Today, it's the first time I heard that. I never knew that before. I never heard about it before. What happens when you hear a Hidush or Gemara or Mishnah or Halacha that you never knew about it before? What happens? Whoa! You get happy. It pulls you away. I never knew. This is us. So we get it the same way, but through learning Torah. Do you see how a man shop or how a woman shop? Can you do 71? It's a little hot though. No?
What was this?
Okay, thank you.
What was Mitch's question?
Thank you. I'm going to get to this
What was his
question.
question?
A man, when he shops, he goes straight to the store, he sees the suit,
No patience.
takes out by a woman. It's like she sees the dresses, she starts to talk to them. Wow. It's a whole to do. It's like when you make a whole cake and the decorations and the whole thing. The way they shop is different. And by the way, when they shop is how my husband is gonna like it on me. Do we ever think how my wife is gonna like me with this shirt or suit or shoes? Who cares? We don't care.
You don't care about
We don't even think what she thinks. Maybe once you got to the tie, I hope she's gonna be fine, and if not, I know it doesn't matter because I wear not. With my pants, my tie, and right. Not when it comes to a woman. They have a different mindset. So we get our simcha somehow by learning Torah. You know how thankful we have to be that we have a shul. That's our social. Our social life, it's the shuls. What happened during the corona? Why people were so depressed? No friends, no social life. It was a disaster. Think about a woman. She's home with the kids all day. And even if she works, when she works, she thinks about the kids and she thinks about supper and she thinks what's going to be with the cleaning lady. Her mind is always with the kids. The minute we leave the house, Allah ma'ak, that's it. I'll see you tonight. The later, the better. So going back to how a woman shops, Mr. Mitchell. Isha ikona כי יש דבר שזה נקרא מחדש. זה לא שייך לעניין של השמח בחלקו. You are not going to wear the same tie over and over and over and over. You understand that, you know, in their world, again, I'm not here to say it's good or bad, but that's how in their world they have seasons and they have fashion, which goes together, and every couple months you have to change. You're not going to be, you know, the same dress over and over and over. Now, remember, we have, if you go to our closets, we got 5, 6 suits, and that's it. Black, blue, navy, and what else? Gray. That's it. This is the colors it runs. For the next 80 years, I think it's going to change. With stripe, with no stripe, with boxes, it's irrelevant. This is the main 4 or 5 colors. That's it for every man. You go to a wedding, especially if it's a black and white wedding, we all look the same for the past 100 years. Nothing's going to change. With the woman, everybody has to look different. It has shalom. Has shalom. If she came to a wedding and she spent on her dress $800 and she sees someone has the same thing, she goes home. And you're gonna come with me home. You're not staying here. Well, you're gonna party alone, and I'm gonna be, you coming with me? Why? איזה מן ההלכות זה? מלביש ערומים? מה זה צריך להיות? But this is how they live. So, לא שייך לומר השמח בחלקו when it comes to how much, if she shops a dress or something. זה לא שייך לשמה. But when it comes is, let's say she sees a dress and she sees the numbers. Oh, I wish I could take it. That's where it kicks in a samach b'chelko. Listen, this is my budget. I could go up to this number and I'm happy. With whatever dress is I'm gonna buy, whether it's 2, 3, 4, it's fine. But I saw something big and I would love that. Okay, shama magia a samach b'chelko. This is the budget my husband gave me to spend, and this is what I'm spending. I want to give you another tip, by the way. Sometimes a woman, they see something and she wants that. And because she sees the number, a little pinch. I wish. You know what? Why wish? Go put it on, see if it fits you. And many times it doesn't fit. And when it doesn't fit, Baruch Hashem, so you take this Yetzirah out of the window. Try it out.
What if it fits?
Yeah. Go try.
What if it fits?
I don't know. If it fits, I get the Baruch Hashem. If it fits, keep going. But as when it comes to them, this is the budget that I have, and that's what I'm spending. It can come to shopping. It can come also when it comes to cars. It can come to houses. They come to a vacation. This is the budget, and I'm happy with this money that we're going to spend. Yes.
And it's correct to say that as the finances go up, that same spending budget should go up?
למה לא? ודאי. הגמרא אומרת, אדם מכבד את אשתו יותר מגופו. 100%. She always comes first, no matter what. A person who respects himself is by putting his wife first when it comes to shopping and giving her first. That's how he works. You take care of your wife, especially now when it comes to holidays. When it comes to holidays, what you spend. We're happy with the same suit for the next who knows how many months. They're not. They have seasons. I'm not going if it's right or wrong, but this is a fact. It's time to spend. Let them spend. And תדעו לכם, מי שמכבד את אשתו, whoever respects his wife, not that respect. And I told you once in shot, there is klala, there's a curse on the husband. בזעת אפיך תאכל לחם. You gotta work to bring money. You gotta toil. Not easy. She has the curse of Buhu Imshol Bach. You are the last word in the house. It's the husband. אומרים, כתוב בספרים, ראיתי את זה בכמה מקומות. When a husband takes off the klala, the curse from his wife, Hashem takes the klala, the curse from him also. You respect her, you take off the klala of who you sholbach. What do you think? Are you okay with that? Do you want this? Don't demand. Ask. When you ask, when you let her to go first, it's okay. You shop first. You get it first. It's okay. I'll go next week. Mechabda oto. You respect her. You take off from her curse. Hashem takes away from you curse of beza'at apecha tochal lahem. And that's what the Gemara says. Whoever respects his wife gets panasa. Panasa b'shefa. You hear this? Whoever respects his wife, he gets panasa b'shefa. Why is it? Because you take off from her curse, Hashem takes away from your curse. Shabbat Shalom, Haverim, Bezat Hashem. We'll continue next week.